Hi, my name is Sylvia Craig, and for this discussion board, we are talking about self disclosure from the counselor's perspective, um, like unloading information as a counselor to the client. And in my opinion, I am not really for it. I think there are certain situations that it can be okay, but in the long run, I don't think that it is ethical to do so. My stance is that while self disclosing your personal information to the client may help them to open up to you about what is going on in their life, as a counselor, I don't think it's appropriate because I think that it could open up a whole can of worms that could be completely avoided if the counselor does not self disclose. And my reason being is the counselor is looked at from the client's perspective as being, I don't want to say a higher authority, but being someone that is there for them. And if the counselor is unloading information about their personal lives to the client, then I think that the counselor loses a sense of professionalism that the client will view them as. Um, I also believe that the client, like I said before, the counselor will lose a sense of professionalism, and I think that the I do think there needs to be lines drawn, and there needs to be like certain parts of a counselor's life. Like a counselor should not be disclosing about their life to the client. There needs to be boundaries. That's the main word I'm looking for. I do think there needs to be boundaries because it needs to be a healthy relationship, not a. It doesn't need to be a friendship. You're not looking for a friendship in your client. You're mainly there to help them through their problems and get them like thinking about their emotions and feelings, not there to become best friends with them. The only time I think that it might be appropriate is if the client is going through an abusive relationship and the counselor might have gone through that as well. Giving them like a helpline to um, assist them in their struggles. But I don't think that you should be saying like, "Oh, this is what I did because I." What if the client um, does that, and then it doesn't end up helping and it makes their situation worse. Um, so yeah, there are certain situations I think it might help, but at the same time, I think there's a fine line between self-disclosing um, from a counselor's perspective. I just don't think it's right or not right. I don't want to say it's wrong because it's not, but I just don't think that is professional for a counselor to do so. Thank you.